What if Earth's gravity fluctuated unpredictably every day? Sounds wild, right? Imagine waking up and finding your bed floating toward the ceiling. Or instead of jumping straight up, you fly off diagonally toward the corner of your room. These scenarios might sound like something straight out of a science fiction movie, but let's indulge in this fantastical thought experiment and see what chaos could unfold. Now, in reality, gravity is pretty stable here on Earth, thanks to our solar system's layout. The sun's pull keeps everything in balance, but it does have a tiny influence on us. When you jump, gravity bends your path slightly, making you leap toward the sun. The moon, while smaller, still tugs at us, causing those rhythmic tides we see at the beach. When high tide rolls in, that's actually a local bump of gravity pulling on the water. But let's crank things up a notch. What if gravity wasn't just shifting a little, but fluctuating wildly? Imagine one day stepping outside and suddenly feeling taller because of a random spike in gravity. You might find yourself compressing and expanding like a balloon. One minute you're a few inches taller, and the next you're right back to your regular height. Your dog might even be confused, thinking you've magically grown every day. Now, let's take it a step further. If gravity were to drop unexpectedly, you could end up floating into the sky like a helium balloon. Sure, our atmosphere would keep you from suffocating initially, but if you didn't secure yourself, you might just drift off into space. Ever thought about that? No more traffic jams, but no more pizza delivery either. So a mixed bag, right? But what if gravity didn't just fluctuate? What if it could change direction? Suddenly, Earth could spin backward through time. You could find yourself walking among dinosaurs or witnessing the rise and fall of ancient civilizations. History, as we know it, would be rewritten. Just picture it. You're chilling with a T-Rex, dodging meteors, and sharing snacks with ancient Romans. Talk about the ultimate history lesson. Now let's flip the script. If gravity slowed down, everything would feel off-kilter. Buildings might topple, and you could get stuck in traffic because the Earth is lagging behind its usual spin. That's right. Your commute would take eons. And if the planet were to stop spinning altogether, we'd end up in a world turned upside down, literally. Imagine waking up to see Australia above you and Europe below. Going back in time, consider the giant impact theory about the moon's formation. When Earth collided with a Mars-sized planet about 4 billion years ago, the debris formed the moon we see today. It's believed that this event increased Earth's gravity slightly. So, what if that day had started with wild shifts in gravity? Would the collision have happened differently? Would we still have a moon? While it's just a whimsical thought exercise, exploring these what-if scenarios can spark creativity and inspire scientific thought. Who knows? One day, we might discover phenomena that make the storytelling less about fiction and more about possibilities. As we dive into these questions, it's essential to keep our minds open and our imaginations wild. Thanks for joining me in this bizarre exploration of fluctuating gravity. Who knew science could be so fantastical? Until next time, stay curious.